Howdy! Welcome to Railroad Adventures of Kendall, and we're going to have a fun day here at Niles, for we're going on a speeder ride with the West Coast Railroaders group. This is going to be a fun day. Oh, today is going to be a fun day at the Niles Canyon Railway, for we're going for a little ride on a speeder. So a speeder, like this one, is a small maintenance away car used by track crews as they maintain the railroad trackage. A track car is a small rail car formerly used around the world by track inspectors and work crews to move quickly to and from work sites along the railroad. Although they are slower than a train or car, it is sometimes called a speeder because it is faster than a hand-powered vehicle, such as a hand car. Motorized track cars date back to 1896, when it was reported that the U.S. Daimler Motor Corporation created a gasoline-powered rail car capable of traveling at 15 miles per hour. Some early examples of these motor cars include converted Model Ts used for inspection service on the Sierra Railway and the San Joaquin and Eastern, the ambulance used by the Hetch Hetchy, now at Jamestown, California, and the Jenny cars that operate on the Yosemite Mountain Sugar Pine Railroad. There's also the famous Rio Grande Southern galloping geese, but that's a topic for another video. While modern rail trucks have replaced the speeder on maintenance of way operations, there are still those that use the speeder, including the West Coast Railroaders group. They operate speeder excursions to the public on heritage railroads. They also provide fire patrol on railroads such as the Virginia and Truckee of Virginia City, Nevada. And as you see, they're a great bunch with their enthusiasm for this mode of railroad transportation, for which they also provide excursions to anyone want to experience the speeder ride on a real railroad. They also brought out a hand car for the fun of it. Anyway, let's get into our motor car and get ready for a fun ride with the West Coast Railroaders. Well then, it's bon voyage for our speeder tour of the Niles Canyon Railway. We start our journey at Niles and head away up into the canyon on the old Southern Pacific Main Line. As we continue on our trek, we'll go around this curve and see some of the spare equipment owned by the Niles Canyon Railway, as well as the former Western Pacific Rail line that is now used by Union Pacific. soon we'll keep going and head right up to the gate right in front of the Brightside yard of the Niles Canyon Railway. We will take a small break before heading back to Niles. We're here at Brightside, the east end of our speeder ride, and it has been a great journey. Here at Brightside, we get a chance to stretch our legs, take in the scenery, and even have a quick snack before the cars are turned around for the trip back to Niles. The cars have a turntable underneath them, which makes it easy to turn the cars around before heading back. After our good break at Brightside, we'll get back on our speeders and head back to Niles. Here at Niles, we'll talk to the head of the West Coast Railroaders to learn more about this organization. I'm here with the crew for the speeder ride that we're having today. Thank you for this wonderful ride. What do you do?
Thank you. I'm the current president of West Coast Railroaders Group, followed by Matthew Parker, who's the manager of operating practices for the northern region, followed by Tyler Martin, who is the manager of operating practices for the southern region. All three of us are railroad people, if you will. We work for a living for the railroad, so we come out here and we do this on our days off and vacations to go out and enjoy the hobby and expose these motor cars to the general public here.
What got this whole thing started?
We founded the organization in 2011 with the hopes and thought and dreams that we could use these historic motor cars in actual railroad use. So one of our contracts is with the Virginia Truckee Railroad, where we provide fire patrol, and that runs usually May through October. So these cars can be seen running, following the steam train at any time of the season. And then we branched out later on to do motor car excursions because we saw there was a need for it. So now we're also into the motor car excursion business, if you will, where we go to different railroads anywhere, California, Oregon, and Nevada, to where we put on events such as this, where these private owners can come and run their motor cars under the direction of trained and qualified railroaders.
So is it fun to do this whole thing?
Well, of course, I guess you could say fun, but to us, this is serious business out here because it's so easy to get hurt, something to happen. It's really, really important for us that safety is job one out here. And I think that's what Matt and myself and my son bring to this organization and bring to the railroads as an opportunity to have professionals out here in charge.
Well, thank you for having an event like this. It's been a fun ride on the Niles Canyon Railway on a speeder like this.
Well, thank you for having us, and thank you for the railroad for once again hosting us.
After that pleasant time with the crew, we'll get back on our speeders and head toward the end of the Niles Canyon Railway, Verona. Making our way through Sonoma, we'll see the Southern Pacific Depot that is used by the Niles Canyon Railway as part of their boarding platform. But we'll pass the town and head to the current end of the line for the NCRY. Here at Verona, we get a nice break from our speeder ride before getting back on board and heading all the way back to Niles. All aboard! And that was our speeder adventure on the Niles Canyon Railway. Like, comment, and subscribe to see future content. We would like to see you again on our next railroad adventure. A big thanks to the crew who put this all together. Comment down below what you think. But until then, see you later, folks, and may your gifts bless the world.